I'm Aiden Boylan, and today I'm driving the 2017 Porsche Macan.
Designed by Michael Maurer and formally announced in 2011 with an internal name of Cajun, as in Cayenne Jr., it's easy to tell what the Macan is supposed to be. A smaller, more compact, entry-level version of the Cayenne with a small sports car kit. However, can the Macan escape the shadow of its wildly successful older brother? Well, today, I have the opportunity to drive you around and tell you what's what in the Porsche Macan.
The Porsche Macan S has a 3-liter, 6-cylinder turbocharged V6, producing about 348 horsepower. The Porsche Macan comes with 4 seats and a whole lot of trunk space that you can fit almost anything for vacation, for sports, or a bunch of camera gear if you're me. It is in every way a family car, but it is one of the most exciting SUV or crossovers that you could get today. Inside the Macan here, there are a bunch of great materials. The paddle shifters are made of metal. You have this nice piano black trim. The handles are also made of metal. You have leather all over the dash, leather seats. This chrome trim all around the interior. It looks very nice, and Porsche did a bang-up job with it. One of my favorite things about the Macan is the noise. For a family SUV, for it to make such great noises and pops and bangs in sport mode is just absolutely unreal. In comfort mode, you can get some pretty great gas mileage. You know, the steering's pretty light and super easy. And it's, you know, a very smooth car over bumps and anything like that. But if you're like me and you put it into sport mode, the transmission with the PDK engaged transmission, it's really great. And you can pop it into paddle shifters and have a whole lot of fun and make some good noises. If you want to relax, it is just about one of the smoothest cars I've driven. And if you want to have some fun, it's really good in the corners as well. The biggest complaints that I have, and there are only few, is that the gearing can sometimes seem really, really long. And in the low ends, there's not really enough torque to pick you up and get you going. In my use with the Macan as a daily driver, I find myself all the time using Apple CarPlay. 1, because Apple CarPlay is really, really good, but 2, because the Macan's infotainment is lacking, to put in the best of terms. You don't have any big dial like BMW iDrive or any touchpad like Mercedes. You do have a touchscreen, but it's kind of just like a bad iPad. There's no real like hands-free method to control your infotainment screen. There's no, in my opinion, really safe way to use the infotainment screen. It's not really that intuitive, and it's mostly touchscreen controls. You have one small dial that doesn't really do much. You can't push it in to select something. So you're really just using it like a touchscreen, which for me is not great, because that means I'm taking my eyes off the road all the time. But then, you know, you think about these things, but then you give it a little gas. And the worries go away. The Porsche Macan's just about anything you could ask for in a daily driver. All-wheel drive for the rain and snow, you know, a good amount of power if you need to get out of a dangerous situation. It's fun in the corners. The ride's spectacular. It's almost perfect.